People, hope you guys are doing well, and thank you so much for joining today. Guys, today we are going to be moving to Belgium, and I would be telling you about visa documents to study in Belgium. Now, why am I talking about this in the first place? I want you to understand that Belgium has the Flemish side of Belgium. There is also the Dutch speaking side of Belgium, and of course other areas, but I want to focus on the Flemish side of Belgium. Now, why am I bringing this video? Somebody actually asked me in my comment section today. So I think because most of us we are applying already for universities, it is wise for me to make the video, because if you waste time without you knowing the documents that you have to use to apply for your visa, is going to delay you a bit, and it would not be advisable if your university or if your program starts today before you go and start applying for a visa at the Belgium embassy. Okay, now I'm going to be giving you the requirements you need in order to apply for a student visa to Belgium. By the way, it is not a student visa. Well, it's a student visa because at the end of the day, you will still convert it to a residence permit. But what you need to understand is that you are going to get a visa D, okay? Then upon arrival in Belgium, it will be changed. Now, let me read something. Upon arrival in Belgium, it is mandatory for EEA countries and non-EU students like you as an international to register in the town or city hall of place of residence in Belgium as soon as possible. And in order to receive registration certificate, when you arrive Belgium, you will need to bring the following documents. Okay, remember these documents I'm going to list now are not visa documents. I'm still going to come back to visa documents. When you already collected your visa, arrive in Belgium, take these documents to the city hall to get your stay. Okay, the documents include a valid passport or ID card. For you, it is a passport. Then you also have your certificate of registration at a Flemish higher education institution. You already know I'm going to talk about this. Your university in Belgium, if you are going to the Flemish area. Okay, then you also have your proof of health insurance coverage. This one you need it, so you can't deny the fact. Then you also have recent passport photograph, maximum 6 months old. Yeah, the reason why they need a passport photograph that is 6 months old is because some people, after like 6 months, their face already changed to another thing. Okay, maybe to another person. So they need passport from 1 to 6 months. After 6 months, you might not be the same person. Like my pictures of maybe last year September in Cameroon, they are not the same, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Then you also need a copy of your student accommodation rental contract. If already available, they need it. And remember, you need a contract to actually apply for a student visa to Belgium. Don't forget. Then also, they said non-EU students need these additional documents, which include your passport with a long stay visa for Belgium. So remember, I said I'm going to tell you about the visa documents now. So inside your passport, you need that visa, long stay visa. Then you also have proof of solvency. Proof of solvency, you know it. Proof of funds. Okay, now we are going to talk detailedly about that up here. Now remember, let's start with the proof of funds. If you want to study in Belgium, you have to prove to the Belgian government that you are capable. That's point number one. That's you look for a school, then submit your application, then they look at it. Then the second thing now is you have money. After you've gotten admission, you need to also prove to the government that, okay, at this stage you have money. Let me read something for you so you listen to it. Now, Cameroonian students, remember, you are going to submit your application only via the TLS contact. I don't want to talk about the procedure for legalization because I mentioned this before in my other videos. So please make sure you watch those other videos so you actually understand how the process is. Now, for solvency, which is proof of fund, they said one of the visa requirements to start preparing well in advance is proof of solvency. This means you have to prove that you have financial means to support yourself during your studies. The minimal amount required for 2025-2026 is 835 euros per month. This is minimal amount, may increase. This is minimal and it can increase. Now, so check for the most information here. I haven't checked because I know this is what they are asking for. So you should understand all these things. Now, this money is the amount you need per month. Okay, now if you need the amount per year, how much are you going to show to the officials? You just need to multiply this 835 times 12. Okay, and if you multiply, you are going to get how much? 10,020 euros. This is the money that you need. But this is not all. You still need something. Now, they are saying there are 3 acceptable types of proof of funds of solvency. And the first one is a scholarship, fully funded scholarship, guys. Then the second one is proof of your own financial means or form of commitments that charge will be taken. Okay, they are talking about self-sponsored students, providing proof of your own financial means using a blocked account. Now, if you are self-funding, it means that you have to create an account in Belgium, or you need to show that you have money in a blocked account. Now, I want to say this because some people might be wondering, how am I supposed to get the blocked account? You do not need to worry because your university is going to give you all those details. Okay, when you get admission, especially in the Flemish zone, they are going to Flemish region, by the way, their university is going to tell you everything that you need. So you need a blocked account. And listen to what they said. They said the blocked account procedure, and it is the most recommended. Or the deposit of a bank guarantee equivalence of 12 months times the minimum monthly amount a student is required to have. So your minimum monthly is 835. Now they need 12 months times 12. I gave you already. Okay, so these are the options that they are saying that they like. Proof of fund. In fact, they specifically mentioned blocked account. So guys, you already know what to do now. Now, they say your Flemish host institutions can help you in this procedure. So do not hesitate to contact them. To apply for a long stay D visa, you need the following documents. First thing first, your university will be the one to maybe produce the blocked account for you or give you the account in which you are going to deposit all this money. Okay, so you should know that when you are applying to Belgium, now, this is something you should be preparing to do. I'm now talking to those who were asking me, oh, Milton, I want to apply to Belgium. I do not know what to do. I don't know the amount. You need 10,020. Remember, this money is proof of funds. Okay, if your university says, okay, you have to pay, maybe tuition fee of 2,000 before we can give you an offer letter, then you need to understand that you will have to pay that money. Okay, before you show blocked account. This is how it works. There is no difference. Like, you cannot change the process. So note this down. Now, the documents you need to actually show to the embassy to give you a visa, which is the D visa for Flemish area, is 1, your admissions letter. This is the permission. Remember, I always tell you people that if you want to maybe move to a country, if you want to study in a particular country, you need evidence. You need a reason why you are going to that country. And if you are going to Belgium, this is your reason, your admissions letter. If you are going for visit, you are not going to be applying for this type of visa. You are going to go for a Schengen visa. And what is going to be your reason? Either an invitation for a family member, or you draft an itinerary to show that you are going as a visitor or a tourist, or you show that you are going for business trips, a business document from your business associate or something, or you show that you are going for medical reasons. Do you understand me? Now, then the next document you need is a valid passport with at least 12 months validity remaining at the moment your visa is applied, or of the moment of your visa application. Before you go and apply for any visa to study in Belgium, make sure your passport still have 1 year left. Okay, and this same procedure, it looks like these people, they work together. This same procedure is the same thing for Netherlands. For the Netherlands, for you to start lectures, you still need to have 1 year valid in your passport. And to those of you who want to move abroad, who want to move to the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, please, if you watch this video, share the video and like the video. Thank you, my people. If you want to support me, check from below. Details are there. But if you watch this video and you come across this video and your passport is left 1 year, 5 months, 2 years, I will advise you to get a new passport. You know why? Because first, the stress in here to go and start looking for where to do a passport is number one problem. Secondly, you are going to be paying in euros, and you know already it's going to be too much money in euros. But if you are in Cameroon, you will just go with 110,000 and you do your passport. So try to do your passport back home. Then also you have proof of solvency, which I talked about already. All right. Then you have certificate of good conduct. You also need to get this conduct. I think it's a police certificate or clearance or something like that. Then you also have a medical certificate. Remember, this medical certificate must come from a recognized doctor. If you go to the Belgian embassy's website, you are going to find a list of doctors. when you are applying for the visa, you have to book an appointment with one of those doctors and go so that they can examine you. When they examine you, they will now send a report to the embassy. You cannot see it, only the doctors know what to do. Okay, it is approved by the embassy or the Belgian authorities. They know about these people. Okay, approved doctors, or how do they call it? I hope I'm using the correct sentence. Then you also, then after that, that's their medical certificate they are sending to the embassy, right? Then you also have proof of payment of the supplementary administrative fee. There is an administrative fee that you have to pay if you want to apply for any visa. I hope you understand. So you should note all these things together. Now, also understand that there is information for Chinese students. There is an application fee. I don't want to talk about that. I mentioned that in other videos before. Then Chinese students who want to study at the Flemish University or University of Applied Sciences need an APS certificate issued by that Beijing, with whom Flanders has a cooperation agreement. This is for Chinese people or Chinese international students, is not for you. So I believe this video is going to help you. Some of you were complaining that, oh, Milton, you are not giving us an update. If there is a proof of funds, what's the amount, and a whole lot of stuff. This is the update. I hope this helps you. We meet again in another